Yeah. All right, welcome to Run Good Lifestyle, the Sportsbook edition, and today it's Beat the Team Up North podcast. And obviously, if you're familiar with the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, Ohio State has had some serious issues in the last 4 years. And I have Jake on here, and Jake says he does not want to talk, so I'm going to be throwing things out to him, and he's going to probably say no comment. But even if he talks, it'd be great. He is a wealth of information, and he is actually doing really well in his NFL picks. And he's coming back in his picks with the college, so we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else in here. I don't see anybody else in yet, but comment, and we're going to talk a little bit about the game and going to talk a little bit about how I feel the playoff system and the conference championship games don't really mix well. And I'll give my reasons why throughout the podcast. But first, the game, the biggest rivalry in college football, and some say the biggest rivalry in all of sports. I'm a little bit biased. I feel that way, but I do feel it's the biggest rivalry in college football. And I'm grateful enough to be able to remember when it was Woody and Bo, and those games were epic. Woody was an epic coach. Bo was obviously an epic coach, and when those two clashed, they did not like each other, and the teams therefore didn't like each other and played that way. And the rivalry grew and grew and grew to where it is today. And I'm glad to see that Michigan has came back in this rivalry in the last 4 years. We dominated there for a while. Now they've dominated us, and really disappointing just due to the fact that I just felt we've had the better teams and could not put it together. So hopefully today the spread is 10.5, and I know Jake thinks this is a blowout game, and he had talked about buying up points to like 13.5 and taking Ohio State, which is crazy. Jake, come on, are you really going to do that?
Latest update, I got money on Ohio State minus 20.5.
That is epic, and wow. So what were the odds at 20.5?
I think it was like plus 250 plus
250 at 20.5. Jake has. That is, I love it. I mean, I think 10.5 is a lot in this game, just because it's such a big rivalry game, and we haven't performed well. So I don't know if we've heard, are the two big receivers, is Tate and Smith back?
I think Carnell might be playing.
Carnell might be playing, or
yeah, I think so. I think he's playing.
What about Smith?
And I watched Jeremiah walk in somewhere, and he had a limp, but
oh no,
I wouldn't be surprised if he plays.
Yeah, I mean, I think he plays, but being able to play and then how effective it's going to be, that's the bigger question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I haven't really seen what his injury was. Was it a sprained knee?
I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, they haven't really said, or at least I haven't really.
I like that they're keeping it in-house.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, even if he is injured, just send him out there. He's going to get doubled. If he's too hurt to play, it doesn't even matter. He's getting doubled. It takes more space off of Carnell. Be good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I think you're right. If he's just on the field, he draws so much attention that that's huge. But I think it also after so many snaps, you're going to be able to tell on both sides, like from Michigan's standpoint and ours, is he going to be able to be effective and stretch the field like he can and all that. So maybe it works early, but I don't know about late when it comes to that. But I'm excited to see. I've heard rumors about Tate, and I don't want to get into the rumors, but I'm hopeful that they aren't true, and that it is a mild injury and he's playing today. I think we're going to find out today. So, man, we need him, and especially you need him at 20.5. That's crazy. I am so excited for you. Actually, I think that is just so epic, and I wish I had the balls to do it, but. I can't even bet at 10.5 because it's such a disappointment. If if I win the game and I still lose a bet, I'm going to be pissed. So I'm just staying completely away from the game, but I'm rooting hard for 21 Ohio State by 21 for Jake. So I want to get into the playoffs, and obviously none of it's set yet. Georgia won last night, beat Georgia Tech. Texas beats Texas A&M, and I think Texas A&M is not. I won't say they're frauds. They're good, but Texas A&M didn't have to play Georgia. They didn't have to play Alabama. They didn't have to play Oklahoma, and so I think they were a little overrated. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I do think they're a little overrated, but I also think they're a good team. So I think they'll be.
Their defense, after watching them yesterday, their defense was much better. I didn't really watch them much, but their defense was really pretty solid. And Manning just made enough plays with his feet to win that game, in my opinion. But that was a home game for Texas. The noise really bothered Texas A&M, and then of course the injury, the ankle injury to the quarterback seemed to limit him a little bit. But he came back and really, I thought he played like he normally did. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was kind of a unfair game for Texas A&M. They haven't been good since Johnny Manziel, and even then they were just all right, just with the best player in the country. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I just think not playing the weakest schedule in the SEC just is crazy. So anyway, had an argument with Sammy DeBoll, who's usually on here, and he is very disappointing that he isn't on here today, and it's such a big day for an Ohio State fan, and he is out to breakfast. Oh my gosh, I've been up since 4 a.m. and can't wait for this game. And Sammy DeBoll on the biggest Ohio State day is out to breakfast. So that being said, he's not here, but we got in a great discussion, and I wish he was here to discuss it with me. But the conference championships, and Ohio State and Indiana, if they happen to be in the conference championship, really have nothing to gain here. And I just don't feel like, if we, God forbid, we get beat by Michigan and we don't go to the conference championship, I don't think that hurts us in the national championship scheme of things. With this, and this year, you have to, if we have to play Indiana, who now we're 1-2 in the standings, and we played them right off the bat, that's our national championship game, it seems like. And I just don't think we have anything to lose or anything to win by playing a conference championship. And I think that goes for a lot of the conferences, with the exception of the lower conference. If I'm understanding the playoff system right, they get their conference champion gets into the national championship games. Is that correct?
Yeah, lower conferences, it's like a reserved spot in the playoffs.
Right. So they are in, and I understand why it's big for them, but I think the other conferences I just don't see the benefit. Obviously, it's a big money grab for the conferences. It's a big money grab for college football, but I just don't see I just don't see why we should have that in today's playoff system. I think, and you and I talked about it a little bit. I think it's more like it should be more like the NFL. Like if you have the best record and you win the your conference, then you know you go on to the playoffs, and you're seeded accordingly to the other teams that make the playoffs. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I'm a little biased. I'm glad that we're having it this year because we haven't won it in 4 or 5 years. So hopefully we win it this year, and then we can get rid of it.
yeah. I mean, I really do want to see I'm from a fan standpoint, I really want to see the Indiana Ohio State game. But from being a fan that wants to see Ohio State win a national championship back to back, I think it really hurts our chances having to play such a strong team in a championship game. I guess it's not we're still in win or lose, but what if we get injuries? What if we have to play them again? And I just don't feel that's a good setup. But anyway, I don't like it. But I think as the national championship, college national championship evolves, maybe they'll work these championship games in where they matter. Maybe more than just for the conference, or maybe I don't know how else to do it. I just would like to just get rid of it. But anyway, that's probably not going to happen. I can't wait to have this discussion once we see all the teams that are playing for the conference championships and see what they have to win or what they have to lose by playing it. So then that discussion might be more relevant. I don't know. So yesterday you took you had Tennessee. I'm sorry, you had Texas. You had, what was the other game that Texas? Texas was a winner, obviously, +2.
Yeah.
You didn't have Georgia, right?
I don't think so.
Who was the second? You had 3 picks. Arizona State didn't cover,
Nope.
but you got 2 out of the 3. What was the other game?
I don't know. I can check the messages, but it's going to kick me out of here until I come back.
No, I got it. I got it right here. I know that we talked about Indiana.
Yeah.
I forget that. Yeah, that was a crush job. That was a lock.
Yep.
Someone asked on the questions, do you know what the 6-7 is all about?
Oh God.
This whole 6-7 thing. What is that? I don't get it.
It's so dumb. It's just a meme.
All right, Jeremy, thanks for the question, but I don't really I don't know. I don't get it. But also I had a question about my camera. I'm doing it with a camera, so I don't know why he needs to know that, but that's the question. Doing that with a camera or your phone. So I have a camera hooked up to my Rodecaster. And JSN, another question. Best receiver ever to come out of Ohio State, JSN. What do you think? That's ever is really difficult. We've had so many good ones that you probably
Going to be Jeremiah.
You don't even remember. Yeah, he isn't out yet. So
yeah, that's why I said it's going to be. I don't know.
You think so? We've had so many.
I would say Marv, but Marv isn't. He's not off to the start that we all anticipated.
No, he's not even close. He's not even in my conversation. We had
David
Boston played, Ted Ginn, Carter. We've had so many good ones. Back in the day, there were some amazing, and just don't forget the Dolphins from the perfect season. Excuse me, Christmas. Can't think of his name. It's been so long. Paul Warfield. So yeah, we've had some amazing receivers. So I don't know about JSN being the best ever, but definitely
if he keeps up, he will be.
He's having a season, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at like 1,300 yards through 11 games or something like that.
Yeah. Do you think he's the? Do you think he's the? Who's the best receiver in the NFL right now?
It's got to be Jason.
Yeah,
Right.
I think he's definitely in that conversation.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about that, but there's
Puka. Puka's doing
Jefferson.
good.
I mean, they said Jefferson's like the
I feel
best.
bad for him. It's the deal with JJ McCarthy. All he can do is hand off the ball. Fraud.
I'm not a McCarthy fan just because he's from the team up north, but he is
Sucks.
not he is not a very good quarterback. I wouldn't want him on the Browns, and we don't have a good quarterback, so that's saying something right there.
Shador season, baby.
Oh, so did you watch? I didn't get an opportunity to watch Shador. What'd you think?
Much better than Gabriel. Much
Really?
better. Yes.
In
More
what
fun to
way?
watch. Just looks more comfortable back there, I think. And he's taller. He can see. I don't like Gabriel at all.
Yeah, Gabriel had. I just felt like Gabriel couldn't get the ball downfield. But that being said, we don't have any freaking targets. I mean, let's be
Have you
honest.
seen the Jerry Jeudy fumble?
No.
Shador threw a dot to Jerry Jeudy. There's no one within 20 yards of him. And Jerry Jeudy just starts stutter stepping, stopping, and then the defender just comes out from behind and slaps the ball away from him.
Oh my gosh.
Judy sucks. He
That
needs to
dude,
get out of here.
that dude just went downhill. Is he on the take? All these betting scandals. Is he on the take?
It's hard to watch the Browns and think our whole team isn't betting against themselves, honestly.
Well, come on. Myles Garrett's having a season. So, I mean, yeah, he's amazing.
I feel bad for him. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. But
He had his chance to leave and he chose to stay. Thank God.
he's making some money. He's doing all right.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
not what he wants though. He wants a Super Bowl, and I don't think it's
Yeah,
coming
he's a
from
winner.
us.
And, winners want to win. I mean, give me I feel bad for him, but our defense has
defense is
had
great.
opportunity. They're great, but they've had opportunities to win games for us, and they didn't come through either. So it's been
I will never blame our defense. I mean,
Yeah.
this year, maybe.
yeah. I mean, I agree.
They get tired. They have a long drive on defense. We get the ball, we go 3 and out. They get tired. They get worn down because everyone can move the ball except us.
Yeah, I agree. Well, hey, let's get back to the Ohio State game. I want to sort of stay on topic there. What do you think the keys for? I don't want to talk about Michigan's offense, but I think their quarterback is a stud. I mean, I haven't really seen a lot, but if he can ever get the ball thrown accurately, I think he's going to be a person to deal with. Because
Underwood's really good. He was one of the top recruits of his class. But
right.
once again, they don't have many. They don't have great receivers, so it's just that's not what they're known for. They just want to run the ball. So I don't blame them.
Well, I watched a couple games where their receivers were wide open, and Underwood just couldn't get the ball on target on time. So I don't know if he's gotten any better. That was earlier in the season.
Yeah.
What scares me more about him is that as a runner, because I think he's a great athlete. And if I was Michigan, I'd be running him. He would be probably running the ball 50 times today. Didn't their number one running back get hurt? He was a stud too.
I'm not sure.
I don't know the names. If anybody's listening knows the running back name, number one running back that from Michigan that got, I think he's hurt, but he was really, I thought he was a stud. But I don't, from an offensive standpoint, our defense is solid. So
yeah, I'm not really worried. We'll have a spy.
Yeah, well,
We have a bunch of athleticism. Our safeties, Caleb Downs, great. Our linebackers are good. So if he starts running, we'll have a spy. I'll be surprised if we don't start with a spy on him. But I don't know. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, it just seems to me, in them running the ball sort of hurts your 20 plus over. If they have any chance, I think, of winning this game, they have to control the running game and the clock.
Yep.
If I'm hoping Jeremiah Smith can play, because we definitely looked different last week. I don't know if we just overlooked that team, or because of this week's game, or we just didn't, without Tate Smith, we just didn't look crisp, as one of my buddies likes to say. So I'm a little nervous. I got to be honest.
I mean, I'm always nervous about the Ohio State Michigan game. It's not even about the players. It's just a mentality game. Anyone can win it.
Right.
I mean, look at last year. There's no way we ever should have lost that game, but it's a mentality game. We even lost it at home. It's all about mentality. And hopefully Ryan Day locks in this year, because he's not the most. I don't know. I miss Urban personally.
Well, Urban was an Ohio guy. He got it.
They understand.
Right.
Ryan doesn't.
Right. Ryan doesn't. I am not going to dog Ryan Day as a coach, because he is freaking amazing. I think his coaching ability, his ability to give up his ego and bring in these big name coaches, not afraid that they're going to shine or upscale his ability to coach, I think is huge. You would never see Urban Meyer do something like that. I don't care. And I'm an Urban Meyer fan as a coach. As a person, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. But as a coach, he got the game. He coached for that game.
Yep.
And the players responded to him in an amazing way, especially that game. And we got lucky a couple times when he was coaching too. Like a couple calls went our way.
JT Barrett got the first down, everybody. I don't care what anybody says.
So close. I mean, I think so too, but I'm biased. But man, that was close. I mean, that was the game changer. And there was
Great
a couple
call by the ref. Great call.
Did they have review back then or not?
Yeah.
Did they? So they reviewed.
I mean, you just can't. It's so hard to overturn a spot call. Like I don't know. Very rarely does it get changed on a spot. It's just too hard.
Right. Well, that was so close, man. But yeah, I mean, hey, we got it. We won.
Great call.
Great. Great call. All right, let's talk about Michigan's defense, because that's what everybody's talking about. They're saying that Michigan's defense is elite, and if not the best defense we will face, the second best defense. They said that about Texas, and Texas shut us down. So,
yep.
But that was our first game. We didn't really open it up. I just hope that. Well, I'm no hoping. I think we have to open it up. We've always struggled running the ball against Michigan, and we haven't ran the ball very well all year. Spotty runs, Bo Jackson, Bo Jackson. How about that name?
Good. That's a great name. Destined for success with that name.
I wish I would have named you Bo Jackson.
No, I'm glad you did it.
I won't even say what I wanted to name.
I think I know it. Does it start with an H?
It does.
Yep. Hank would have been the worst name ever. Thank God Mom did not allow that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, big game Hank. That's what
I don't know why you ever would have wanted to name your son that. Golly.
Well, she vetoed that, so, and that's probably a good thing. So
that is a good thing.
But our running game has to be just good enough. I don't think everybody says you have to run the ball to open up the pass. I think we're the opposite. We have to pass the ball to open up the run. And I think even some of our little outside passes are like runs. So
that's what I'm worried about. Ryan Day's been very hesitant with saying in big games, and they may not be the best Michigan we've ever faced, but it's the biggest game for us this year.
Yeah.
And we try to run the ball too many times in big games. We even
Right.
did it against Washington. We're scared to throw the ball, was saying.
Yeah.
And we will
I don't
not win this
understand that.
game if we
Yeah. I
just
don't
try to
understand
run.
that. Yeah. I don't understand that mentality either because, he is an offensive, guru, right? He's a quarterback whisperer.
Yep.
He came in when he was hired, like he's going to open it up and we're going to be the old LA, the Rams that year, the greatest show on turf. And man, he's just, when he got to be the head coach, man, things tightened up. he
Yeah.
wanted, I think he really wanted to prove that his teams were tough. There was always the question, and they still say Ohio State's not tough. They're not physical. They don't do the dirty things. Excuse me, sorry about that. And I think he got caught up in that verbiage and wanted to prove that, hey, Ohio State football is tough. We run the ball. The old Woody Hayes adage of 3 yards in a cloud of dust. He wanted to prove that he could coach that style of football. Dude, do what you do. Do what we do. Do what we are, who we are. That's what I hope we see.
Not even the main style of football anymore. I don't know why he wants to try to prove that we can go back to the 70s if we wanted to.
Well, the teams that control the line of scrimmage on both the offense and defensive side, those are the teams that win the games. But 100%. that being said,
you have Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate. Throw the rock, Ryan.
Well, hopefully we have them both. I mean, you saying today that you saw him walk in limping really freaking scares me. But Caleb Downs has a podcast. He's trying to outshine the Run Good Lifestyle podcast, which is
got a long way to go.
Not too hard to do, but on his podcast, I heard Jeremiah Smith was on and said, he's playing. So I think
miss it.
Yeah, he's such a gamer, man. I just think I think he's just such a dude. I can't wait. I can't wait for the game. All right, I don't have a whole lot more to put out there. Thanks for sticking around, Jake, and filling in for Sammy DeBull, who is at breakfast. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. I can't wait for him to listen to this and hear how he is at breakfast on game day. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna have some wings, some beers, and 20.5. Any other games of interest for you?
I'm definitely gonna watch the Vanderbilt game.
Don't give your picks away. People want to buy your picks. You can buy it. What's your record now in the
college?
College, yeah.
It is 21 and 25.
21 and 25.
We're making our way back up.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
Very rough start. Poor
the NFL. So the NFL record.
Yep. You want to know that?
Yeah.
27 and 18.
27 and 18. That's pretty strong, boys and girls. That's picking your games. So overall, remedial math isn't my strong point. So you're over 50 then, right? So you're almost. What are you?
I don't really know how to do the math either, honestly.
Oh, what's the total? Couple maths.
Let me get the calculator out.
Oh shoot, that's funny right there.
21. Okay.
Well, your NFL picks have been epic, and so the last 2 weeks, your college football. Yesterday you went 2-3, and you have some picks today that I like. I don't know I forget which ones they are. You don't have to say them, but if anybody's interested, put the comments. Go to the YouTube channel, Run Good Lifestyle, and put Browns win the Super Bowl. Oh, let's change it up today. Let's put
Ohio State wins by 100.
Buckeyes win by 21. Buckeyes win by 21 gets the picks for the college, and maybe we'll throw in the NFL. But I don't know. I'll have to talk to Jake.
48 and 41.
48 and 41 overall, and crushing the NFL, coming back strong in the college. We're gonna run this well over 65% when it's all said and done, winners. So that's really good. All right, Jake, thanks for staying on and talking. You did a great job, and your knowledge is epic. Your betting is epic, and can't wait to pick some winners today. And go Buckeyes, 21 points. You heard it first by Jake. He bought up points.
Might buy some more. Who knows? Game hasn't started yet.
I might do it. I mean, although I have a hard time betting at 10, but that betting at 21,
we're gonna blow them out.
I just think that's that's badass.
21 generous.
All right, boys and girls, thanks for joining Run Good Lifestyle. If you want the picks, go to Run Good Lifestyle on YouTube and put Buckeyes win by 21, and you get the free picks. Thanks again. Be nice and go Bucks.
Go Bucks.